Yo, yo, yo. Yo, family. Wagwan. Can't help it. Go ahead, help it. Yo, hot dog flavor water. What up, cutie? Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Can't help it. Go, can't help it. Been in love. All right. Get this party started. Hello. Going okay. Surviving. Surviving. All right. Pointers. How do we do this? What are you up to, hot dog flavor water? What's cooking? I want to do one lesson and then like maybe if I finish it within 1 hour, we can do some league before your bedtime. Yeah. I need the pointers. They can feel a little mysterious, but once you get used to them, they're quite straightforward. They're a crucial part of Go. So take some time to really understand them before digging into the details. It's worth understanding the use of pointers. Pointers are a way to share memory with other parts of our program. They're useful for two major reasons. When we have large amount of data, making copies to pass between functions is very inefficient. Passing the memory location of where data is stored instead, we can dramatically reduce the resource footprint of our programs. By passing pointers between functions and modify a single copy of our data directly, meaning that, yo, penguin. Hello, penguin. What's cooking? Between functions, we can access and modify the single copy of data directly, meaning that any changes made by one function are immediately visible to other parts of the program when the function ends. Variables and memory. Let's say we have a regular integer variable a. When we declare a variable, Go has to find a place in memory to store its value. This is largely abstracted from us. When we need to fetch a value stored in that piece of memory, we can just refer to it by the variable name. For instance, when we write a plus 2, we are effectively fetching the value stored in the memory associated with the variable a and adding 2 to it. Similarly, when we change the value in the piece of a memory of a, we can use variable name to do an assignment. The piece of memory that is associated with a will now be stored in the value 3. While variables allow us to refer to values in memory, sometimes it's useful to know the memory address which the variable is pointing. Pointers hold the memory address of those values. You declare a variable pointer type by prefixing the underlying type with an asterisk. P contains the memory address of an integer. We declare variable p to the type pointer to int. This means that p will hold the memory address of an integer. The zero value of pointers is null because a null pointer holds no memory address. Getting a pointer to a variable. To find the memory address of a value of a variable, yeah, null pointer mentioned, we can use the AND operator, ampersand, and for example, if we want to find and store the memory address of variable a to the pointer p, we can do the following. Int p is contains the memory address of A. Accessing the value via pointer, dereferencing. When we have a pointer, we might want to know the value stored in the memory address the pointer represents. We can do this by using the star operator. And the memory address of A, B, star P. B equals 2. The star fetches the value stored at the memory address stored in P. This operation is often called dereferencing. So it gets the value and it stores it in a new memory address. We can also use the dereference operator to assign a new value to the memory address referenced by the pointer. Increment by 2, memory address BA, it will be 4. Assigning PA will change the value stored at the memory address PA holds. Since PA holds the memory address of A, by assigning star PA, we are effectively changing the value of A. A note of caution, however, always check if a pointer is not null before dereferencing. Dereferencing a null pointer will make the program crash at runtime. Null pointer mentioned. I left work early today. I was not feeling well still. And then I napped for 5 hours. That's why I was able to start early. So far, we've only seen pointers to primitive values. We can also create pointers for structs. Peter is a person struct. Then P is a pointer to person. P references person. We could have also created a new person and immediately stored a pointer to it. When we have a pointer to a struct, we don't need to dereference the pointer before accessing one of the fields. Okay, slices and maps are already pointers. Slices and maps are special types because they already have pointers in their implementation. This means that more often than not, we don't need to create pointers for these types to share the memory address for their values. Imagine we have a function that increments the value of a key in a map. Okay. If we create a map and call this function, the changes the function made to the map persist after the function ended. This is similar behavior if we were using a pointer, but note how in this example we are not using any referencing or dereferencing of the pointer syntax. Jess. Shit is bananas. 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 Same applies when changing an existing item in a slice. However, actions that return a new slice like append are a special case and might not modify the slice outside of the function. This is due to the way slices work internally. We don't cover this in detail in exercise as this is a more advanced topic. If you are really curious, you can read more about this in Go blog, Mechanics of Append. All right. Put my cap on. Still feel super overwhelmed. A local school near you has a very active students association. The students association managed by a president and once every 2 years. Atlas is so lazy today. Look at that. It is very hot today, though. I can see why. Yeah. In this year's election, it was decided that a new digital mandated by President once every 2 years, elections are run to elect a new president. In this year's election, it was decided that a new digital system to count the votes was needed. The school needs your help building this new system. Create a vote counter. Okay. One of the first things that a new voting system needs is a vote counter. This counter is a way to keep track of the votes a particular candidate has. Create a function, new vote counter, that accepts the number of initial votes for a candidate and returns a pointer referring to an int, initialized by the given number of initial votes. I mean, they kind of gave me the solution, didn't they? Oh, no. Initial votes. Yo, what up, Zeno? Welcome in. Finishing up your workday? Or close to the end? Just past the middle. Nice. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do my Duolingo. Let me complete that real quick. Um, Done. Yeah, this Songify bot is pretty nice. It runs on boot as well. How goes the Go? It's going. It's been a while since I've gotten hands on, but gotta keep going. Okay. Accepts the number of initial votes for a candidate and returns a pointer referring to an int. Returns a pointer referring to an int. Create a function that accepts the number of initial votes. Okay. For a candidate and returns a pointer referring to an int, initialized with the given number of initial votes. Hmm. So here they create the counter with an int type, and then they assign counter initial votes. Give me a bit. Washroom real quick. Ah, all right. Access the number of initial votes for a candidate and returns a pointer referring to an int. And I just do return star initial votes. All right, let's see if this works. Task one. Um, cannot indirect initial variable of type int. Okay. And with that, or should I reference deref? All right. Assigning the value via pointer. When we have a pointer, we might want to know the value stored in the memory address. Use this by star. Okay. Get the number of votes from a counter. Now have a way to create new counters. Let's look at this again. What do they do? They initialize it. Initial votes equals 2. Create that, and then we assign it to the original. Okay. No diggity, no doubt. Get my get number of votes from a counter. You now have a way to create new counters, but now you realize the new system will also need a way to get the number of votes from a counter. Create a function vote counter that'll take a counter reference to an integer as an argument and will return the number of votes in the counter. If the counter is nil, you should assume the counter has no votes. Votes 3. Vote counter is a reference to an int. Vote counter dereferences votes. Vote count. Having a hard time still wrapping my head around the pointers. Else, point these or point towards those. Give me a time and place. Not the way you work it, no diggity. Not the way you work it, no diggity. Not the way you work it. Hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. That mm. Okay. It takes in a pointer value. What if maybe I need to do this instead? Int and untyped no. How do I know if a counter is nil though? Missing return. Let's say return 0 for now. Invalid memory. Okay. Declare int variable a is equal to 2. PA now contains to the memory address of A. Increment by 2 the value of memory address PA. Output 4a will have the new value that was changed via the pointer. Let's look at this. Go supports pointers, allowing you to pass references to values and records within your program. Okay, we'll show you how pointers work in contrast to values with two functions, zero val and zero pointer. Zero val has an int parameter, so arguments will be passed to it by value. Zero val will get a copy of I val distinct from the one in the calling function. Okay. Zero pointer, in contrast, has an int parameter, a pointer to an int parameter, meaning that it takes in an int pointer. If the I pointer code in the function body then dereferences the pointer from its memory address to the current value at that address, assigning a value to a dereference pointer changes the value at the referenced address. Okay. The and %i syntax gives the memory address of I. Okay. I.e. a pointer to I. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pointers can be printed too. Oh, so that just gets the memory address. Okay. So here, I is equal to 1. When we print that, we get 1. Zero val takes in I, assigns it to 0, but the original I is still 1. Zero pointer changes the original value to 0. Yeah. Pointer, when is dereferenced, p new. So we make a new. What does new do? A new pointer to a value can be created with the built-in function new. Value at star p. At 42. And we do the 0 pointer. And check star p. Alt account, yeah. Zero val doesn't change the I in main. Yo, Maestro locked in, welcome. Star dereferences the address and returns the value of the pointer. Okay. Star dereferences the address and returns the value of the pointer. Now here we're taking in the pointer. And will return the number of votes in the counter. Create a variable votes. Votes is equal to 3. We make a pointer to an int. The pointer dereferences the vote counter, we assign it to votes, the address of votes. So if we take in vote counter as a argument, we need to return the value at votes. Oh, can we just do this then? If counter is equal to nil, first let's just print. I want to see what values we get if we ln counter. Oh, counter is nil. Expected 0. Okay. So but it doesn't print anything. It prints the address. Let's see. If counter equals nil, return 0, else return counter. Cannot use counter variable of type as an int value in return statement. If I do that, nice. So to add the star, we're pulling the value at that address. Bow, 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 bow. Increment the votes of a counter. Finally, time to count the votes. You may need to wait to increment the votes in a counter. Create a function, increment votes, that will take a counter int as an argument and number of votes, and will increment the counter by that number of votes. You can assume the pointer passed will never be null. Yo! Mr. Nightshade dude, thank you.
Thanks to Footlongisicle for my sub gift.
Was cooking man. Thank you to Footlong for the sub gift too. Okay. I would just say return star counter plus. Oh, it increases the counter. You're apparently the Claude expert on your team with 1.5 weeks of usage. What the heck? Increment. That's how it will work, right? And then star counter. They're forcing it down your throat as well, Nansha, dude. Too many return values. Why? Oh, this is no return value. So you just yeah. Nice. But how have you been finding it though? Has your experience been alright? Is it speeding things up? Or mixed feelings? Or all bad feelings? Create the election results. More cloud experience than that. Bro, what the fuck is an orbs? There's this new term that's going around. The worst part is it's coming from Thorsten Ball. It's okay, we have fairly tight budget, so you can't just YOLO. Okay, nice. Are you guys on subs or pay as you go? Like, do they have an enterprise plan? Yeah, what the heck is an orbs? I looked up orbs AI. AI, and this is what I get. Oh, wait. Tools for Humanity, the orb. Oh, yeah. A chrome sphere shaped biometric hardware device developed by Tools for Humanity for the World Project to verify you. Don't know if you can share that. Okay, okay. But yeah, harnesses, graph, loops, orbs. Where, what the hell are we doing here? Prediction: no one will talk about harnesses at the end of 2026. Games moved on. Higher leverage is now further up the stack. Orbs are bigger, multiple. What the? I still don't know what an orb is. All right. Speeding things up. Some places, yes. Some places, other places cause problems. Yeah. Yeah. Need to watch it. And then I think you're probably not buying what my maker sells. It's finally time to count votes. Okay, I've done that. Create the election results. With all the votes now counted, it's time to prepare the result announcement to the whole school. For this, you notice that having only counters for the votes is insufficient. There needs to be a way to associate the number of votes with a particular candidate. Create a function, new election result. Yo, Fubillion, what's cooking? Peter? Peter. Peter Parker? Peter Thiel? Where did that come from? Came from greed. Yes. So it receives the name of a candidate and their number of votes and returns a new election result. Takes in a pointer to election result. Or takes in candidate name, votes, and creates an election result. Returns a pointer to election result. Okay. So return. Do we need to make an election result type? Looks like we would, no? Oh shit. Oh long. Type election result. Correct. What are you up to, Shartalian? Election result struct is already created for you. Oh, okay. Completed watching Daredevil Born Again. Nice. How is it? So it returns a pointer to the election result. You suffered. You didn't like it? Damn. I really liked it. I really like the scene, the prison break scene with that swordsman guy. Return result pointer to election result. They just didn't give Swishy Two more, yeah. Yeah, they don't show him Joe a lot of him. I think maybe in the future seasons. And they don't really give much of a backstory. I think he comes in another show though. He gets introduced in a different show. I'm not sure. Here a function new election result that receives the name of a candidate and the number of votes and returns a new election result. How do they do this here? Only one plot for 2 seasons. Yeah, they did start a whole new plot each season, whereas here there's like, but this was 2 seasons, right, for one plot. Because Netflix Daredevil each season came to a close without like leaving us hanging. Um, type person struct. We make Peter person. Peter equals person. Name. Okay. I did not watch Echo. Was it good? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Echo is the mask guy. Isn't Echo the girl? Isn't Echo a girl? That's her, right? You're the mask guy. Might be misnaming. Maybe. Possible. We could also create a new person immediately and store the pointer to it. With star election result, right? Name candidate name votes votes. That work? Funny that Fisk beats up Syrians to death and then Matt comes in and does a handshake and it ends. Yeah. Cannot indirect election results. Value struct type. Okay. How do I do this? Or should I do star results? Defined. Bruh, what? Why am I thinking so wrongly about this? We have a result that points to election result. Okay, receives the name of a candidate and returns a new election result. Isn't result already a pointer? So no, undefined. Election result. Cannot use election result value of struct type as election result and return. It returns a pointer. And do pointer. What the heck? Why? Why did this work? So I dereferenced it. We have a pointer to a struct. We don't need to dereference the pointer before accessing one of the fields. Great, let's look at this again. Right, pointers. So far, we've only seen pointers to primitive values. We can also create pointers for structs. The person type. We create a person variable. We assign the name and age. Create a pointer to that person struct. And then we could have also created a new person and immediately shared a pointer to it. Okay, so here we create a pointer to person, a pointer to a person type, a struct, right? And we assign this pointer to the memory address of the Peter variable that we made. We can also create a new person immediately and assign it the memory address. Yo! Welcome, Nathan Walker Raiders. Hello, hello. Pleased to meet you, Nathan. How you been? What you get up to? How was your stream? Welcome in. For the Raiders coming in, I'm Abu. I work in cybersecurity, and during my evenings, I'm not a dev, but I want to become a good dev. So I'm learning programming languages. Right now, we're on a Golang learning journey. I'm a variety streamer, but I do try to start my streams with a little bit of coding before we are yapping or gaming. Bruh. Hell yeah. What are you been up to? Pleased to meet you. Let me give you a follow. Hell yeah. So I'm using this platform called Exorcism. Working on a game. Nice. I want to get into game dev. Bruh.
I got him.
Bruh. I want to get into game dev, starting with Godot, but there's so many things I want to do. So little time. Someday. Tell us about your game, Nathan. Or if you have to raid and run, feel free. But I'm curious. Make sure you're hydrated. I'll come check you out when you're live the next time. Yo, Arun. What up, Arun? Welcome. We chilling. Then follow 0646D. Welcome in. How are you, Arun? Did you get your Hitzner stuff ready? Yeah, I'll be rusting again. So many different skills. Yeah, it's all over the place. It's a very creative endeavor. What stack are you using, Nathan? Are you like on Unity, Unreal, or Godot, or something I haven't mentioned? Unreal Engine 5.8. Nice. And how long have you been doing that for? Like, are you learning on stream, or you feel like K8s on Hesner, you wanna do K8s? Okay. Oh, is overkill? Yeah, it's overkill. It's not like you're gonna be running on you're not gonna be running multiple VPSs, right, Arun? Just go with Docker or Podman. You're not gonna be like, I don't know what your plans are with your Forhejo. I don't know if you're gonna scale it and allow it with the rest of the world. So Podman Docker is enough. I mean, you can go bare like install it directly on the operating system. I like using Compose. I like containerizing and not having dependencies on the main OS. That's okay. Okay, we'll wait. Bit of both. Always learning. But you have been deving for 8 years. Nice. Okay, we're good. We're good. You're seasoned. We'll wait for the ads to be over. All that. Sounds good. Enjoy your dinner. Take care, Nathan. Thanks for coming and hanging. Appreciate you. Am I chatting right? No. I try to keep up with chat. Yep. I feel bad if I don't. And enjoy your dinner. Appreciate you raiding into me and sharing your community with me. Bruh. I'll come all the way to Colorado and get those nuts. I'll receive him. Where is Colorado? Bruh, this is the whole state of Colorado. Bruh, chill. I don't even know where you're at in Colorado. We're sorry in the middle. Back. Yeah, but I was saying, I don't like. You could also go storing, like installing everything without containerizing. The middle is the mountain. Yeah, it looks very mountainous. Um, but I don't like installing dependencies on at the operating system level. I want everything containerized. So if I want a service taken down, I'll just like compose down and it's clean, right? All the dependencies are contained or sandboxed, I guess. And going the K8s or K3s, like a smaller like scalable containerization solution is overkill if you're not going to be serving to thousands of people. Let's go with Podman or Docker if you want to keep things clean. Static site for Heyho, email, that's the plan. Nice. The email, like I told you about like how much of a challenge hosting your mail server would be. So I'm just using for outgoing. Um for Heyho will be private, but the websites and web apps will serve thousands. Okay. That should still be fine. You should be able to like handle thousands of people on a single server. Are you going to tunnel it behind Cloudflare, or are you going to serve it directly to the Hetzner public IP? Think you might use Cloudflare, yeah. And like they provide a lot for free, like DDoS protection. They'll cache static assets for you as well for quicker delivery. Okay. Display results. It's time to announce the new president to the school. The president will be announced. Sounds good, Arun. I'll be available. The president will be announced in the little digital message boards that the school has. Message should show the name of the new president and the votes they had in the following format. An example of one such message. The display result takes in a pointer to election result. Okay. And it returns a string. And it should display it like that. Hmm. So print return what is printf versus sprintf again? Printf versus sprintf golang. Okay. Return the string for later use. Okay. fmt dot sprintf. We'll bring in the fmt. And then I guess you dereference election. Oh, value and value, comma, election result, comma, dot name. Printf returns a string which can be assigned to a variable. Printf writes to console, but they can be formatted. Okay, sweet. Name, comma, Let's see if that. Whoop, not name. Votes. Thanks for helping out, Maestro. And how you been? What you up to? Okay, undefined time has no method vote. Wait. Seriously? Oh, results. It takes in result, which is a pointer. So I can just do result. Not done going a while. Almost forgot how interesting it is. Oh, okay. Nice. Announce the result. Done. Decrement votes of candidate. Decrements by 1 the vote count of a candidate in a map. Vote recounting. To make sure the final results were accurate, the votes were recounted. In the recount, it was found that the number of votes for the sum of the candidates was off by 1. The votes were recounted. In the recount, it was found that the number of votes for some of the candidates was off by 1. Here a function, decrement votes of candidates, that receives the final result and the name of the candidate, you should decrement its vote count. Okay. Final results are given in the form of a map string where the keys are the name of the candidate and the values are its total votes. When you're dealing with the map, it's already like pointing to it, right? So we pass in final results. Decrement vote of candidates, final result. So passing in the full map. And okay, so result candidate minus equals 1. We decrement by 1, right? Yeah. Hello, Christopher. What's cooking, Christopher? How's your Python project going? Okay, undefined results. Manita. Done. Okay. Let's get GPT to explain everything. Go through. I solved the exercise in this page, but don't have it fully wrapped around in my Python on break at the moment. Project works good enough for now. Resuming your rusting. Ooh. What are you doing with Rust? Head yet. Can we go through PHRO through the entire solution step by step and have it explained as to why my solution works. Company are starting to adopt it? Nice. She's a man eater. Yo, can you do your thing? Mother bitch. Stop. Delete. Yeah, bitch. There's a lot of influence, yeah. All right, that's stupid. How to use pointers, how to return pointers from functions, how to read values through pointers, how to mutate values through pointers, how to work the struct. Okay, creating a counter. Returns pointer to an integer. Why this works. Initial vote is a local variable. In Go, returning the address of a local variable is safe. Yo, no pointer, what's cooking? Go automatically allocates it in the heap when needed. The caller receives an int pointer to an chupapi right back at you. I solved this pointers exercise, but I don't know how I solved it. So trying to just go through it the one time and have AI explain it step by step. Return a new vote counter with the given number of okay. Reading the counter. You currently handle the case when the pointer is null. If the pointer exists, okay, return it using star counter. They're not really doing a good job explaining it. Or maybe I'm looking for something, an answer that's not there, and it's just right. It's I already have it figured out. You dereference the pointer counter to access the underlying integer. You mutate it directly. And learn pointer refers shooting self in foot. You mutate it directly because the pointer points to the original value. The caller sees the updated number. Creating a struct. You construct a struct literal. You return a pointer to it. Again, returning a pointer to a local struct is safe. Go allocates it properly. To format a string, you access struct fields through the pointer. Go automatically dereference the struct. Mutating a map. Okay, map one was pretty straightforward. All right. I think I'll get better as I go. There a video to help me? God damn it. Is there any new videos from what's his name? What's muting? Muted? Okay, here. Fuck.
Come on, you guys. There it is, right there in front of you the whole time. You're dereferencing a null pointer. Open your eyes.
What his name is what his name? Kyle Entit. Any new videos? No. 13 days without a Kyle Entit video. You let a girl dereference you. What the heck? Girl can't dereference you if there's nothing to dereference. You're a null pointer. Dangling pointers. The heck? Interview with the Metaverse founder. Oh, Dafne, what are you there?
One quinoa coin is currently around 2.3
One quinoa
Amaranth
coin.
pre-mint activations.
Amaranth?
We're talking only about post-inflation assets.
Seems to me you're making things up because you don't actually have any money to invest.
Quinoa coin.
Thank you so much for coming along, and thanks for your interest in Anything Wild.
Thank you.
Hopefully we can work together in the future.
I'm so glad NFTs are dead.
GM.
They were
you have
so
raised
annoying.
Almost $10 million in funding.
Actually, no.
to build
They
an
replaced the NFTs with
AI-based
the AI
creator utility
hybros.
for 3D game assets in virtual and Web3 worlds.
What is
such as
Amaranth?
the metaverse.
Isn't she a
I
streamer?
got to be honest. I see the words AI, Web3, metaverse, and $1 million in one sentence,
With barley
and I am
coin.
bored. But I still don't know what your product exactly does. But maybe you can explain.
So what we do is we bring 3D assets to life at scale using machine learning specifically. So we use AI to analyze 3D models, to rig
the
them, create
freak?
skeletons for them, and bring them to life.
Gordon, 1.4 billion users are expected to join the metaverse by 2030 globally. In other words, 1.4 billion people will need to learn about it in the next few years because it's currently only 37 people running around Decentraland, and that is including me. Does that make you
Including-
anxious about your metaverse startup?
Right? We're not a metaverse startup. My question would be for you would be, what is the metaverse? Nobody really knows what it is. It's a nebulous concept. But we feel that the metaverse is 3D worlds that accompany our lives, whether that's gaming, social, work-based. We just believe that in the future, 3D worlds will become more important, and we're making it easier to make them.
Right, so now that the metaverse is dead, you'd
Cloud
rather not be
service?
affiliated with it.
I didn't say the metaverse was dead. You know, concepts, hype cycles come and go, don't they? Web3 you mentioned, crypto comes and goes, metaverse comes and goes. But I think there's a current wave of machine learning, AI-driven innovations.
Bruh.
So you might say crypto is something that might come and go.
It's just saying words.
Right, I'm not so sure about that, but let's continue with that crazy idea. What is the message of the fox?
Well, the fox has been automatically animated using our system.
So with your AI program, could I make a dolphin fly?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Could I make a banana drive a car?
If you want to make a banana drive a car, I guess you could. Bananas have no hands, at least the ones that I've seen. I guess cartoony type ones would.
Okay, could I make James Harden dunk without celebrating, looking like he's cooking breakfast on?
I don't know who he is. I'm just going to say yes.
In your company's Twitter bio, it currently says, the platform to create your wildest 3D dreams, unicorn emoji.
Unicorn
That a Taylor
emoji.
Swift reference.
No,
You know the song.
no.
Wildest dreams are. You see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. One day when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. Follow you around.
I don't know the song, but I do now, and it's beautiful.
No, he's done multiple of these troll interviews, like these Sasha Baron
We
Cohen
saw what
type
happens when
interviews.
overpaid Dead Inside developers at Meta get a free run and start doing 3D games. But on PlayStation 2, they had legs in the beginning. So my question is,
They had
shouldn't there
legs
be
in the
some sort of license who can publish 3D games?
No, I don't think so. Create whatever you like. If it's rubbish, then people maybe won't pick up on it.
Let's say a mental person would write a Web3 game. And I'm not saying this happens every day, but let's say the game addicts young people by letting them create their own 3D worlds and sell in-game assets that are being traded on unregulated black markets leading them to make huge amounts of money and subcontracting other kids. Wouldn't a game like this be a risk to the future of labor in other industries?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not too much
I
different
was
what you're
gonna
saying
say
from
Roblox.
Fortnite or Roblox, right? That's what you're suggesting, or no? That's what you're.
But
Is that what
Fortnite
they
doesn't
do in
have a
Roblox?
marketplace where you can
No, but
sell
for example,
assets.
Fortnite, they
So.
sell skins, and there's a lot of a young audience, and there's limited time. So, ask the number of parents whose children have spent too much on Fortnite, for example, or even Roblox. There's a lot of that stuff that happens now. So you're suggesting stop people from creating in case they aggressively monetize to children.
So you're telling me I'm being addicted to a dangerous game?
What game are you playing?
I mean, I'm king of the castle in Roblox.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, congratulations.
I mean, it can be really fun.
You can be very
There's
proud
so
of
much to do. It's like a whole game engine by itself. But
Okay,
yeah,
what is the best way?
I've seen
to
some kids
experience
who are
3D?
like,
Well, VR is very immersive.
bro, they have empires on Roblox. And when I'm hanging out with like family friends, their kids are just like glued in. Like, you know, the stress that a man feels, like a stock trader feels. I can see that stress in like these kids.
Massive, isn't it? So I would say VR, and as things evolve, as Apple's device, maybe its second, third iteration.
Let's not talk about Apple's device.
Why not?
No, the poor don't have access to this.
Oh, that's true. But you do. So I would say Res in VR for me is a great experience.
What is Res?
Res is a music game.
And what is
Thing,
VR?
yeah.
VR is virtual reality.
Right, we had that already.
Yeah.
We had, yeah, all of
I
this,
don't
we already
usually say
have
this
it. They
after
just,
interview, but I think I actually understood.
yo,
what your
water
product is
flavor
doing.
water.
Thank you.
Do you
After
think
this video, want to play a bit of
you
League?
can appoint me to your board? I still have some capacity after laser tag on Saturdays. And of course, I own lots of cryptocurrency, which I then maybe would consider offering. We have around 2 million quinoa coin, which we are currently looking to spread.
Okay.
And
nice. Quinoa coin.
Quinoa coin.
Is that based on the grain?
One quinoa coin is currently around 2.3 amaranth premium activations.
Yeah.
We're talking
What is
only about
amaranth?
post-inflation assets.
Seems to me you're making things up because you don't actually have any money to invest.
If you want to see someone. Okay, no worries. It's just
Great.
Spider-Man. Sharkcoin? I bet Sharkcoin already exists.
Now, your business might be last hour listed and doing better
Yeah.
than your competitors. But your growth will never be good enough for Wall Street analysts. So you need to do innovation to bring your business to the next level. AI. You want to train an
AI.
to impress your CEO. But with all your company's engineers busy in change management meetings, where do you
But
get
still-
large amounts of data from?
By wiretapping.
Fast.
What? No.
And without
no.
coding. From premier scraping platform Bright Data, offering hourly updated data sets from the biggest platforms at the click of a button,
Or maybe two.
all for free, no KYC, using the special link made for me, Kai Atlantic, GM.
Let's see.
Gordon
What?
clearly didn't do his research on Quinoa Coin. Otherwise, he would know that week, Quinoa Coin doubled its valuation, placing it among the top growing assets like Camrocket, Poochain, and Harry Potter
Poochain.
Obama Sonic 10 Inu. But in the startup industry, you have to move fast. So I had to move fast out of here to find the next best superstar. You're the next best superstar.
What does my Twitch algorithm look like right now? Let's see. What's on my front page? We got people I know: Tori Pixel, Dana, Fairy G, Nourish. Okay. Study time. Everyone that I follow. Okay, everyone. Okay. And now this is not someone I follow. Fern is someone I follow. Okay. Then recommended smaller communities. We have League Streamer, Coder. It's not LDGen anymore. Well, Defias is online. My TikTok FYP, bro. My TikTok FYP is fire. Oh, yeah, let me show you a TikTok banger.
You just think you're so freaking
Oh,
funny, don't
I love this guy, Daddy Dito. His streams are like really unhinged. Dude.
You,
You
you
and Henry
just think
are a
you're
little-
the fucking comedy master. I bet you do. I bet you think you're hilarious.
I keep yelling. I'm almost there.
I actually do make really good banana bread.
I told Chad earlier that if a girl made me banana bread, I'd make her pregnant.
I think you do that even if I didn't make banana bread.
Yeah, I'm gonna on you.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Tony, got any tips on how to get like you?
So it starts with either one of your parents not loving you, but both works too.
You're not wrong, but fuck. Holy shit.
Me too.
I don't even remember what my actual advice is gonna be. Sorry, that's all you're getting. God, I want to make out with Sid. I want to watch you guys make out because I'm a pervert. Peak male fantasy. Sid, Jakes, when I watch you guys make out, I just want you to know I am gonna be a little sexist about it.
That's fine.
It's gonna be awesome. Check the polycule chat. Not that there's a polycule chat.
We don't, because we're not, because it's totally not.
When they're
real.
recycling the YouTube,
so
I really don't like the
I want
YouTube
this on
Shorts
shirt.
algo though,
Not on a sweatshirt of his.
or maybe I don't spend enough time tweaking it.
She actually hung up.
You just think.
Hey, 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 hey.
It's funny, they've taken to calling me.
Why this one shot became the
Leslie, I
Why did nobody tell me how
He's not that bad.
Are you recording or are you alive?
so how to flirt with a girl without.
what's happening? Are you voting on?
What do you think?
Cool. Well, I'll give us some time.
No, this is such a funny video.
I needed some advice. Yeah, sure. What's up? What what CS electives do you recommend taking? Geez, I think I took one on databases. Honestly, it doesn't matter that much. Just take the ones that interest you. Okay, then for recruiting, what companies do you recommend I go for next year's internship? Oh, geez, you're like super ahead, man. So, I don't know, just enjoy college and start thinking about places you would want to work, you know? I would ask what you want to do. You good? Holy shit, bro. Yeah. I don't think anyone's ever asked me that in my life. Yeah, I mean, you keep asking what you should be doing, and Pranav, you're super ahead. Like, you have options. So I think the only thing you should be doing is what you want to do, you know? I mean, I've been there, man. Like, I know what it's like to always be chasing the next best thing, but I can guarantee you with confidence, it's always a letdown. Bro, low-key, you're dropping some straight fucking facts, bro. Holy shit. Oh, actually, do you have a hard stop at 3? Yeah, sure, I got a few minutes. Bro, and dating is so cooked. I'm chopped. Okay, Pranav, you're not chopped. Wait, what does that mean? Bro, I get no white huzz. I get no wuzz.
No was.
What is a huzz? Huzz means females. Singular huh. Okay, just focus on yourself, man. You don't need a huh to be happy. Okay? You're young. What's the rush? Oh, I'm a fucking unk, bro. Jesus Christ. Cool. Well, I'll give us.
I saw this on Instagram and I commented "me to my inner child" and that comment has like over 100 likes.
Me and Toby landed on set. They put.
The day that Google stops working, we actually have nothing to worry about.
Mayor Mamdani, what are your thoughts?
Hey man, let's rip the band-aid off.
That's why. How do I see my bookmarks? Oh, there.
I'm just never gonna show you guys any sort of like coding shit I ever fucking do again.
Yo,
like,
what
I
up,
learned
Kiss?
the one JavaScript thing, and like I'm getting like flamed in the comments, or like people are just like, someone said, "You're an engineer, you don't know how to code." I don't know how to do. Okay, I know how to do MATLAB. I know how to code math. I know how to code math. But you fucking dingus, I'm a mechanical engineer. Coding is not required. It's an additional thing.
Take it easy, Zeno.
Like, it's not. And then there's other people like, well, why don't you learn it through AI? Maybe because if I want to do projects in the future that require coding, I should understand what each of those functions and variables and whatever bullshit is in there so that I can understand it. And Oh my god, why can't I fucking learn anything? Oh my god, you guys are so fucking annoying. I like try to learn something that's out of my like expertise. And I'm like, I'm wrong for it. Like, fuck. Oh, I hate computer science people. You guys are like the fucking worst. Sue me for wanting to learn something. Sue me for trying to learn something. My bad. Yeah, why don't you go ask a fucking chemical engineer and be like, yeah, can you CAD this? Buddy, that's not their expertise. You might know a little bit, but... Noted. Noted for the future. You guys will not
The
get
slide
that
rule and
content because it
khakis.
appears that it is the worst kind of people are like, no, you can't teach your fucking self anything. Stay in your goddamn lane, Kylie.
It takes practice. But with CAD, there's like so many resources. It just takes practice. CAD is accessible. It's not bad. I also found this banger. Look at this.
It's one small step for man. One giant pussy.
Because you don't listen to music, Kes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That theme is the V music theme when you're in the main menu, Kes? Yes. Alright. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Fuck me. Oop, Golang, yes. Oh shit! I'm sorry, pal Clarap. What up, pal Clarap? Bruh, I really need to get that Twitch chat thing going. Any particular reason? Rust was hard, man. It's breaking my head, taking me forever to solve like a single thing. I did. But someone on Twitch chat told me not to forget you though. Meow, 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 meow. A file extension? No! So happy. Seen beautiful days before, but this is beautiful. Let me bring YouTube chat to the right because no one's on kick, so I can notice you. And I need to increase the size of YouTube chat. We need to get Twitch chat for real so I don't miss YouTube. Twitch chat for real app. How are you, Kes? Been a bit? What's cooking? Doo-doo. Swinging in this game is so nice. And when I mean say swinging, I mean web swinging, not the other type of swinging. Been up to? I took a day. I left work early today because I'm not feeling well, and then I slept for like 5 hours. What do you want, Atlas? Come here. Where's my? What is this? Leg up. What is this? Path was so long it clipped the end of it, so it didn't pay. Oh, how long did you check out the streamer software? There is Pekara.
Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
I want to switch to it soon. Maybe on Friday, or maybe tomorrow. We can start the stream
From
off.
his elevated position, Spider Cop spies his destination. A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No, of course not. The chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Meow 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 meow. Bruh. Then white lemur. Meow 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 meow. Oh, I got a new redeem as well.
Oh, tight, yeah. Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man. Just keep bringing me that.
Bro, singing is so fun. Oh yeah. I want to do that trick. That like thread through the needle kind of trick. How do I do that? I saw a tweet about that. Like if Spider-Man goes like swinging around, who cleans it up if it's like super sticky? L2 to aim. R2 to what?
Bet I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Score. Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby. What is that?
SCC in the game. Okay, now the backpack somewhere here. There it is.
Oh, wow. One of my old backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these. Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
So serene, hypnotizing with subtle ambience effects sound, using true to the PS6 origin. Yeah, Mafia meets Mirror's Edge. Clearly, they don't clean the webs at all. If he has bags everywhere. Oh yeah, he does have bags all around the city. I haven't unlocked a lot, bruh. That'll. It's a big map. First date menu.
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider, all cop.
Ugh.
Books are expensive. Backpacks are expensive. What is that? Now, where's the crime?
Open the safe. Do it.
Do it.
Hey, fellas. Spider-Man, shoot him!
Oi. They have Mountaineer background for 91. Ooh.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminal. All right, Yuri. I'm gonna repair the last Chinatown tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game. And Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
We'll
But
all
they just
drink
don't
to
know
that,
any
Yuri.
better.
Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed you.
What the f... Hey, who called me a manlet?
Hey, turn this way. masked menace. My brother worked for Fisk. Freaking unemployed now. Thanks a lot.
Oi. There's more hate than love.
Can I get an autograph?
I give someone an autograph. But the guy took a picture. Right. Whoa, Manchi. Mexican Batman. Another tower. Juice. Zorro, alright. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs.
I saw a video of like behind the scenes
Tools I need for
footage
suit repair at the lab.
of them doing
Wonder if
voice
Dr.
lines for
Octavius left
Shrek.
for the day.
And when Antonio Banderas is voicing Puss in Boots, he holds the sword just so that he can stay in character.
That's all, Peter. You're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
Commit more FCC violations.
All units, witness reported an active narcotics sale. Location is north of Houston. Over.
Is accurate New York? I don't know. I don't know. New Yorkers could answer this better. Neil, did you play this game? What is that even asking you to do? Changing apartment antenna?
Keep these wannabe pushers in
Descramble it so I can like pick up radio signals in the area, and it unlocks the map as well. Not 121 New York. Let's get this as well. Let's see.
Probably better if I'm not here when the cops arrive.
Oh yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Means most comics are based on 1938 New York, but you wonder. Did you see the Spider Noir show? Clara? It's pretty nice. I'm 5 episodes in. I'm enjoying it. I don't know what stopped me from I just haven't been watching much. I was in the mood for Shrek, and once that is over, I stopped. Get the other antenna. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Trapped civilians following a car crash. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
Casually descrambles surveillance tower in front of the cops.
Hold on.
That's it?
You're a mensch, Spider-Man.
Carl crushed
Oh,
that
there's one
pedestrian
more.
if I don't do something. Almost got it.
What do you want, Alice?
Victims are out of danger. Should let the EMTs do their job now. I had it covered.
Ungrateful bastard. Mm. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Is it weed compatible? It should be. I don't know. Oh, that's the tail thread the needle thing that I was talking about. It comes in 2 versions: the full color and the noir version, black and white. So you can enjoy it in 2 different ways. Let's get the tower.
Hey, before you go, can you sign this for me?
You do regular tobacco too, Clara? What's happening here?
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please.
Oh, web 3 enemies to the wall. How do I do that?
old-fashioned holdup. Vintage crime stopping right there.
Doo-doo-doo. Like Loki, but couldn't find any new shows. Slim cigarettes, additive free, and Virginia Colombian tobacco. Sometimes cigarello and cigar. Nice. I've my lungs are very sensitive, so I've switched out of. Even with vapes, it's been like rough on my lungs. So I've been taking the what do you call them? What's the word for it? The packs, the pouches.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in.
You let out? But this game's fun. It just doesn't hit the same as the Batman game. Yo, Luke, what up? It doesn't hit the same as like the Batman game, and even that the only character that made the game was Joker. Mark Hamill's Joker. I'm Batman. No, I'm Spider-Man now. How are you,
To
Luke?
improve the prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double check his work.
Work on circuit projects. Earn XP and other rewards for completing projects. More circuit projects will unlock as you progress through the game.
Doc was trying to improve the actuator's granularity.
Alright.
Super smooth response.
Minimal grip force. What?
See if we can tune the prosthetics grip force.
The heck? What do you have to look?
Should avoid bone-crushing
Yeah.
handshakes at least.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
How's Palworld?
Hardwiring in a basic
You've been
spatial
playing with the
metric
wife,
system.
right? I'm prototyping. Nice. Oh, do I need more parts? Wait. Remove. Joy, nice. The Batman game, like the one, bro, Batman is for sure to see that offers so many unique bombs. Zero respect? What the heck? I'm talking about games. Clara. I need to try Pal World soon. We'll see. I was thinking something. Oh, I remember my Ireland plans. Look, I put that in the bin. Instead of going to Ireland, I'm gonna save up for one more year and then move to Sri Lanka because that's where I have citizenship. And I'm not gonna like do the passport grind anymore. I'm gonna try to set up my own consulting, security consulting. That's the current plan. I need target voltage of 4. Spooderman, yes. How does this work? Oh. Five. Okay, it'll be -1 there. Okay. And the runway that I'll get from saving up 1 year of work will last longer, even if I start a business.
This will really help
in Sri
users
Lanka.
maintain their equilibrium while wearing the prosthetic. Doc's trying to lower the overall power consumption of the prosthetic.
And ideally, my current company is still so reliant on me at that time that they allow me to work remotely from Sri Lanka. Make a YouTube aligned comment, bruh. Ocean's Batman, Arkham series on Xbox, Lego Batman. I want to play Lego Batman as well. I'll wait for a sale. This is going to be tough. Okay. I need to hit the target voltage of 8. Can't go that way.
Fuck Microsoft!
Okay.
Fuck!
Yes. Takes a bit. What takes a bit of what? Of Palworld to get used to it. Or do they allow me to use a normal block here? How would I? How? Oh, I can only put these blocks there. Okay. Let's just use a -2. Ah, okay, I got it. -1. 1. Oh, wait, you're playing Palworld as well, Nightshade Dude? Is there overcomplication? Figuring out, piecing the pieces together. Minus +5. And another +5. Oh, +4. I need to hit a target voltage of 8. So remove that. and place that in there instead. And then this one needs to be, oh, this one needs to be a +4, and this one needs to be a -2.
Great. Way more
Nice.
efficient. And probably safer too.
This is there. Yeah. Maybe you haven't done the challenges. They're optional though, right? Let's see what else is clickable.
It's amazing how quickly the prosthesis has evolved. I remember when our prototype used parts I ripped out of an old microwave. We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
The grant
Yes.
I think we've got samples of...
The grant review was a debacle, yes, but it may also prove to be the inspiration I need. We can no longer simply meet the committee's expectations. We must exceed them.
Bodysuit improvements.
Graduation. Feels so long ago.
Yo,
I
Bedro,
interned
what's
for
going
Doc in
on?
college. He made me realize I could do as much good for the world in a lab coat as I could in tights. Maybe more.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why this remaster was a cash grab. It was not necessary.
Parker.
Like the
Doc
original game was
Arcadis.
good enough.
What you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have...
What the heck?
What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Of course. It's you.
Since when did he know?
Come on, Parker, it's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you told me sooner.
I wanted to, but I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes.
I didn't realize it was
I guess if you
he knew in the game.
You're bound to
Oh,
be
here's the
target too.
equipment.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe.
Right. Secret safe.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Da-da-da.
Check your email. Hope this isn't how Doc fires me.
Yes.
Doc's made huge breakthroughs his whole career, but he's always been upstaged, usually by Oscorp. This time, it's going to be different.
Peter, the revelation of your second job as Spider-Man suit crafter, is that the right term? Is a reminder of the good man and partner you are. No matter how hard you work, you still find time to help others. I hope you don't mind, but I noticed the suit was a bit damaged, and I took the liberty of sketching up some of my own improvements. Attached are a few ideas I had on how you could enhance his suit and help protect Spider-Man, who does so much for this city. Looking forward to the incredible work that we are doing and changing the world together. Your partner and friend, Otto.
Oh.
White spider, huh?
Advanced suit. Complete side missions and citywide activities to earn tokens. Craft the advanced suit. Neat. Suit power. May also be upgraded with suit mods. Unlock and equip the suit mods here. Complete side missions and activities to unlock suit powers, and suit mods. Use tokens to create suit mods. Suit mods increase your utility and boost your offense and defense. Yeah, you can equip these 3 suit mods at a time to stack bonus effects.
That should do it.
You unlocked all of them? Damn. One moment. I'm not comfortable keeping Atlas out of the... And I'm back.
Excuse me, late for work. Coming through.
Looking good, Spidey.
Hello, New York. Ha-ha. New suit, same old me.
City that never sleeps campaigns. The heist. Oh. Saying stories out of order will result in spoilers. Oh. Nope. Black Cat. How do I send them to a wall? The keeper? Damn, son. Viewing hang L2. X. I have 2 skills. Perfect hit. Dodge window. Throw. Without losing altitude. Air marshal. Deal. This game is a Insomniac Spider-Man that came out, I think, in 2018, but they did a remaster 3 years after, or 2 years after, and they released it on PC. Dodge window. Yes. This stealth takedown, generate more focus, yanked. Okay. Imperfect hit. Suits. Oh, hybrid biomembrane rapidly generates focus. Blast enemies with righteous sounds. Nice. Iron arms with 4 articulated arms made from rapidly grown monoatomic iron alloy crystal. Micro gyros allow for faster sprinting and real-time momentum transfers. Wow. Let's do the rock out. That looks fun. Suit mods. Battle tech. Gadget attacks Generate focus. Gel padding. Oh yeah. Reduce incoming melee damage. Increase the range of the AR scanner. Oh. Do the I had to unlock them. Add the tokens for it. What other suits do I have? Damage suit, classic suit, web blossom. Oh, this is the spider punk. Okay. Iron spider. Velocity suit. This resilient suit. Oh, this is Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Bombastic bag. What the heck? This is the Fantastic Four suit. Future Foundation suit. This is the MCU suit. Stealth suit. Amazing suit. This is Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Arachnid Rider. Armored Advanced. Hybrid suit. Black and gold. Ooh. Oh, they all have like stats. Okay. Let's use this one. I like this. Kind of sexy. Yeah. Oh.
Spider-Man, I think I figured out how Fisk's men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
Got them to rock out.
I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
My loyal listeners, brushheads they call themselves, though never quite understood why.
Did they get J.K. Simmons again?
Orwellian crime monitoring system the city was installing. Well, not operating. Why, you ask? Because someone came to their senses and realized they'd be violating civil liberties? Wrong. Because those incompetent bureaucrats built a network that crashes more often than a wino driving a bumper car. So your tax dollars
J.
got wasted.
Jonah Jameson, Marvel's Spider-Man.
In the real world, kids.
This is him.
1034. Reported assault in progress. Reported location is in the vicinity of Nomad.
Darren DePaul. Yeah, they didn't. Corrupt signal. Yeah, it's quite accurate. Get that crime.
can't let him hurt that victim anymore. Spider-Man! Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back.
Oh, that's how you web them. You gotta wait for them to get near a wall. Me? Yeah, down the road. When there's a sale on the game.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
How do I push them to the wall? Where is it? Is web them when they are near. Okay. Get this tower. Oh, why are there red dots there?
Looks like we've got some doorbusters. And it's not. Ever hear a knocking?
What the heck? Where are they?
Nice. I'm invisible again. Nap time.
Oh, what was the name of the DJ beatmaker that Rando raided? I don't know. But she did it all on Linux, so something that supports Linux. But these cops just fell down. You could ask her. Wait, she is live right now. That's her Twitch. Nourish if anyone's interested. Worries.
Officers respond. We've got a 1010 narcotics in progress. Reported location is Murray Hill.
I think we'll do this one mission and then we can call it. Or I'll just get there and then we'll call it, because I am hungry and I'm still not entirely well. Can raid Nourish. I need to talk to Arun as well and see how he has his thing set up.
We're getting reports of muggings in the area. Incident is ongoing near Union Square. Please copy.
Yuri, I'm at a Fisk construction site, and there's a lot of guys here who aren't exactly constructing.
What are they doing?
I want to go find out.
Huh. Just got a text from Doc. Looks like he attached an idea for a Spidey gadget. Man, does he ever stop inventing?
Impact Web. Oh, right. He wanted to set up Pal World. I need to help him out with that. I got the firewall ports forwarded. I don't know why it's not working. We'll see. I need to work with him to see. All right, I'm gonna call it here.
This looks like it could work.
R1. Oh, what did that do? Okay. Why? Yeah, I should. Game is stuck. Oh, like that.
Doc could be
Oh,
proud.
there are 6 waves. All right, we'll end it here. Also good, I can rate Nourish because she's not usually live this late.